What's up everybody, and welcome to my second Java tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm just going to be going over the data types. So first things first, go ahead and open up Eclipse. And over here you'll see the Package Explorer. This is where all of your projects will be located. So if you ever lose this, let's say you exit out by accident or something, it's really a simple fix. Just go over here to Window, Show View, and Package Explorer, and it will pop right back up. So now go up to File, New, and Java Project. And if you cannot see this Java project, that's because you're not in the Java perspective. So in that case, go down to Project, and then you'll see the Java project, and double click that, and it will be the same thing. So go ahead and name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call mine Calculations. And right over here is the project folder. So everything about this project is going to go in here. And this is called your source folder. This is where all of your source code is going to go. So any code you write will go inside this folder. So right click on this, go to New Class, and you can name this class whatever you want. I'm just going to call it Main Class. The only thing is that you have to make sure the first letter is capitalized. So you can see this M is capitalized. So now go and click, also check off this public static void main, and then click Finish. And the public static void main is just the entry point for the program. So when you go up here and click Run, it will come right to this entry point, and this is where it will start from. And as you can see, when you click Run, nothing happens because we don't have anything yet. So go and click this To Do Auto Generated Method stub, and then press Control D, and that will get rid of the line because we don't need it for right now. So now for the data types, the first data type I'm going to show you is called an integer. And all the data types, they have the same format for declaring them. The first thing you type is the data type. So for integer, you type int, int, and then the name, and I'm going to call it I. You can call it whatever you want. And then you finish it off with a semicolon, saying that we're ending the line here. So in the next data type I'm going to show you is a double. So same format, double, space, and then the name. I'm going to put D and then a semicolon. Next one is a Boolean, and I'll explain what all these are in a second. But for right now, just copy them down. Boolean, space, I'm going to call it B and then semicolon. Also char, which stands for character, C, semicolon. String, S, semicolon. And you may have noticed that this string, in the string, the S is capitalized. And that's because it's not actually a data type, it's actually a class. But don't worry about that for right now. Just know that for strings, you have to capitalize the S. So what an integer is it's a whole number that can be negative, positive, or 0. So if you want to set it to a value, you type the name, which is I, and then equal sign, and then whatever value you want to give it. I'll give it the value of 25. And a double is similar to an integer, except for that it can also have decimal points. So I'm going to set D equal to 66.2. And a double can be negative as well. So now for the Boolean, a Boolean can be either true or false. That's the only values it can have. So I'm going to set it to B equals true. And a character is just any single character. So it can be a number, a letter. It's just one single character. So I'm going to call this character K. And the way you know it's a character is it's surrounded by single quotes. So anytime you initialize a character or set it equal to a value, you have to surround that character in quotes. You could also make it 9. You can make it a star. But I'm just going to give it the value of K for right now. And a string is just a set of characters in a row. So S equals, and then for strings, you have to surround it by double quotations. So I'm going to make this string have the value of Bob. And yeah, those are all the data types I want to show you. In the later videos, I'm going to show you how you can actually use these data types to do stuff. One final thing is that you can also declare a variable and initialize it on the same line. So for the int I, you can set it equal to 97, both on the same line. So double D equals 88.3. So you don't actually have to declare it and then initialize it. Like for this Boolean, you set Boolean B, and then you set B equals to true. You could actually do that both on the same line. And then down here, it would be overriding it, so let's get rid of that. And that's all I want to show you for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like this video and subscribe. And if you have any questions, write a comment down below or send me a message.